Hello and welcome back to Devotion Time with Nana. Today is Tuesday, January 23rd, and we are in Jesus Always by Sarah Young. I hope that your day has started off well, and I hope that you will continue following along as we go through these devotions throughout the year. So let's just dive right in to January 23rd. I am the joy that no one can take away from you. Savor the wonders of this gift, spending ample time in my presence. Rejoice that this blessing is yours. I am yours for all eternity. Many things in this world can bring you pleasure for a while, but they are all passing away because of death and decay. In me, you have a matchless treasure, joy in the one who is the same yesterday, today, and forever. No one can take this pleasure away from you, for I am faithful and I never change. Whenever you feel joyless, the problem is not in the source, me, but in the receiver. You may be so focused on other things, either pleasures or difficulties in your life, that you're neglecting your relationship with me. The remedy is twofold. Remember that I am your first love and seek to put me first in your life. Also, ask me to increase your receptivity to my presence. Delight yourself in me, beloved, and rejoice in full measure. And I think this is something that is so easily done, and it's just a tactic of the devil to make us so focused on whatever the situation is. And it could be either way. It could be something really joyful in your life, or it could be something that brings you really much sadness in your life. Either of those can still be just as distracting as the other. That we forget to keep our eyes focused on Jesus. And I know I struggle, not so much in the joyous times. I know a lot of people run to the Lord in hard times, more so than they do in the joyful times. I'm the opposite. I run to Jesus in the joyful times and thank Him. But when I'm going through a difficult time, I find it much more difficult to keep my focus on Him. And so that's something that I'm working through and trying to get better at. I'm not there. I'm still a work in progress, and I'm sure I will be until the Lord calls me home. But I do recognize that, and I am working on it. So I've asked the Lord to give me strength and wisdom. And as it says in here, ask Jesus to increase your receptivity to His presence. So if we ask the Lord, I know that's in His will, because He wants us to be focused on Him. He wants to be in our midst. And He always is, but it's not the same if we don't ask. It's like we can't necessarily recognize that He's there. So I'm trying to make a conscious effort to focus on the Lord. And there's been plenty of sad things going on in our life lately. But I'm trying to, as I have said in the devotions previously, if you've seen any of those, to rise above my circumstances and keep my focus on Him and not allow the devil to bring me down, because that's what he's trying to do. So I'm trying my best to stay joyful and stay thankful and know that the Lord continues to bless me, even though sometimes it really doesn't feel like it. So there again, it's a feeling, it's not a reality. So let's see what scripture goes along with this. So there's Psalm 37:4. Delight yourself also in the Lord, and He shall give you the desires of your heart. John 16:22. Therefore you now have sorrow, but I will see you again, and your heart will rejoice, and your joy no one will take from you. And I thank the Lord for that nobody can take my joy. But we've got to go to the Lord, and we got to purposefully seek the joy that is found in having Jesus in your heart. Let's see. Hebrews 13:8. Mickey must like that one. 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He will never change. And then Revelation 2:4. Nevertheless, I have this against you, that you have left your first love. So that's the thing that Jesus wants to remind us of, and we can't take our eyes off of him. He is our first love. He should be top above everything, and anyone. He should be the most important one in your life, period. And then other things will come below him. But if we keep him first and foremost, he'll guide our steps, he'll guide our way, and even in the midst of trouble and trials, it will be so much easier than it would have been had we not kept him first. So I encourage you to keep Jesus first and foremost in focus, and recognize the blessings that, that may seem very small, but sometimes a small blessing recognized will help you get through that hurdle that you're facing. And Jesus can remove those obstacles if we ask for him to do that. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to meeting again with you in the next Devotion with Nana.